We're back with another episode of Brew Your Mind, a podcast where we get to talk about things and drink things, and you guys get to sit back and listen to us talk about and those things. I'm Justin.
That was incredible.
Thanks, man.
A little intro there for the big stretch. Then you just broke it down.
Oh, broke it down smooth.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jesse. Oh, my goodness. So glad to have you here. So excited to be doing this again.
That's right.
Justin, what's today? Today's a special day for me and you both.
It is.
It is Wednesday.
2
days past.
Better late
the
than
day
never.
we normally, Hey, we're recording this a little bit late, but, the fun thing is, no one messaged me about where's the episode.
That is the fun. That is true. I had the same thing. I was all day Monday. I was like looking at my phone. I was like, can I get that one message, that one tweet, that one thing? Like, hey guys, where's the episode? Really, it was a test, and we found out that you guys really don't care about this show. So we may just push the episodes out whenever. Who cares about Brew Your Mind Monday? This is Brew Your Mind Wednesday. This is Wind Up Wednesday. I just saw you drinking something over there, and it really got me curious. It actually made me think of a certain question that I have to ask you now. What is it that you're drinking?
Oh, there we go. Well, I got a little warm-up session.
Oh.
I'm drinking the Vizzy.
Okay.
Once again.
Okay.
Nothing special, dude. It's a pineapple one, but here's the one I really brought to the show.
Uh-huh.
This is a Tybee Island Blonde from Coastal Empire Beer Company. I'm assuming, they're in Savannah. Look at this little can, dude. Nice. A blonde ale. Can you believe it? So I'm going to pop this open, dude, and see. I haven't had this before, but I'm excited. Is everyone excited about this?
I'm very excited. I'm excited. While you're popping it open, I'll tell you that Vizzies, man, I cleaned up 2 12-packs over the last month, I think, because there's buy one, get one free at Publix. I love them. They're great. How's the beer?
Let me see.
Put that pinky up, Youngblood.
Huh. Interesting.
Uh-oh.
No, not bad.
Okay.
It's good. It just has I don't know how to describe it. Kind of a.
We'll describe it. That's part of the show. That's what we're here to do.
Let me try it again.
We try things so other people don't have to. No, that's not it. But we do want them to try everything we do.
It's super light, dude. I don't know what it tastes like, what beer, but kind of a nutty taste at the end there. I don't know.
Nubby. Did you just say nubby?
Yeah, nutty.
Oh, I think I like nubby. I'm like,
it sounds better.
Us like beer connoisseurs over here calling nubby flavor.
I mean, what would I rate that, though?
Yeah, I need a solid rating. Like, hey, we normally do 1 out of 10, but this year we're doing something special. Because it's our 3rd season and we love to drink so much, our rating is 1 to 3.
Oh. I'd give it a 2 then.
Okay, that's a good rating.
Nice
that's
and
a
safe.
good rating. Yeah, that's a good rating.
I mean, it's fine. I don't think I'm not sure if I would get it again. It's fine. It tastes a little like, not watery, but not. You ever have a beer just tastes like a little watery in parts?
Yep.
Like it's not.
It's called
like
Coors Light. Yeah.
It tastes kind of like that, but it's not bad.
Did you get like a 6-pack, 12-pack?
Yeah, I got a little 6-pack.
Okay. So you have 5 more to work through.
Well, I brought 2 up here. We're going to work through 2 of them as we go.
Love it. Vizzy and 2
pretty
of those
good.
waterlogged beers.
I don't know, man. I'm not good with rating beers. I don't drink them enough. All I drink
That's fine.
is White Claw and Vizzy.
I love it, dude.
I don't know.
Hey, well, you're going to
I got burping like crazy. Oh, man, what you got, dude? Please show me. Please show me. Oh, while you're getting your drink, everyone, if you'd like to see this in person with your eyes, in real life, then please check this out on YouTube. We'll post this a week after the audio is dropped, so I'll post it next week. But oh my gosh, I wish you could see what Justin just did. He brought out like a whole tray full of these 6 different, looked like Michelob Ultra.
That's right.
And you dropped one on the camera.
That's right.
That's right.
The camera stopped recording for a second, but we're back. And we're back.
Man.
I have 8 Michelob Ultra seltzers. Guess what? Buy one, get one free at Publix.
Hey, Publix. Shout out Publix.
8 different flavors. So I'm going to turn this into a game, okay?
Okay.
8 flavors, Jesse. Okay. and I said I was gonna make it. I was gonna turn this into a game, and
Okay.
I said that very confidently, like I have a game in mind to play, but I have nothing. So the best thing I could do is you pick a number 1 through 8, and I have decided a number for each one, and that's the one I'm gonna drink.
Okay, wait. I got a better idea.
Okay.
How well do
good.
you know those flavors? Do you think? All right. Close your eyes. Spin the whole thing around
Okay.
on your table.
Okay.
And I want you to just pick your hand up, show it to the camera, with your eyes closed, taste it, and I want to see if you can guess the flavor.
Okay. I
You
like
have to
that.
say it out loud before you open your eyes. So.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Just there you go. Grab
All right.
one.
I picked
This is
one.
one of 8.
Can you
Okay.
tell?
I can see what it is. Yep, we're
You
good.
saw it?
Yep. He's got his eyes closed, ladies and gentlemen. He's popping the top.
All right.
You're going to guess this one for sure.
Okay.
This is very distinct, I think.
Here we go.
I hope everyone saw what it was. He's got his eyes closed. Hey, you're a man of your word. I know you're going to get it.
Is it lime?
Oh, no. Look at the can. Look at the can.
Citrus.
Citrus orange. I thought you'd get it because I thought like usually like that orange is like super zesty orange in your face.
now I smell it. Yeah.
You smell it? I thought you were gonna smell it.
I didn't smell it. I went straight for the drink, and that probably made it tougher.
Oh my God. Do one more. That was fun.
Okay,
One more. Do
I'll do
one.
another one.
And then drink that one later. So
I
how
will
is
say
it though? Is it good?
They're great. They're probably my favorite because they're pretty subtle, you know. And I really love like the non-alcoholic seltzer, like the sparkling waters. So these remind me of those, and they're just really good. I'm a big fan. Have you tried the Michelob Ultra yet?
Nope. I don't think so.
And they're organic, so they're really nice. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Spinning around.
Round 2.
Spinning around.
Watch you get lime this time and guess it's
I
orange.
know, and now I'm gonna guess orange. Okay, here we go.
All right, show it to the camera here. What is that? I think I saw it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yep, got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Camera got it? Okay, here we go.
Camera's got it.
I'm not gonna smell it again, and we're just gonna go straight drink. Here we go. This is redemption round. Here we go.
Okay. Oh, dude, you got this one. Maybe this one might be tough.
Oh, that's tough.
Try
Is
it
it
again.
like
It's one of those like.
Is it like a mixed berry?
Yep, got it.
Let's go.
That's it. Yeah,
Let's go.
nice. I didn't think
Redemption
you'd
round
get
is
that
back.
one because it
That's
was like
tough.
mixed berry. That's like.
Well, see, there's also a black cherry. So
Right.
I was almost concerned. And then here we
Oh,
go. We got the
man.
lime, the cucumber lime. That's probably why I haven't tried this one. So maybe that's why. I was
You
like,
love that flavor.
dude, that is
cucumber and
the
lime.
best
Remember that Gatorade?
flavor ever.
Some people say the quite opposite. They say
Dude,
that's the worst.
a lot of people do, and it's really crazy the contrast in
Polarizing.
It's almost like white chocolate and dark chocolate almost. You know, like people that like white chocolate don't like dark chocolate, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And like those that like cucumber lime Gatorade
Dang,
like
dude. Yeah.
people, and those that don't like it hate people. So it's really
That's
interesting.
right. It is interesting.
But that was
Dude,
a really fun game. I'm glad we started.
That was a fun
great idea.
game.
Great idea on your part. And maybe next week I'll do it again. But listen, we're here. This is a serious matter. Okay.
But listen.
No, seriously, this is how you doing, Jesse? I missed you. We're Wednesday, so we didn't get to record on a normal Monday. Jesse and I live really busy lives, okay? Before I give the microphone over to Jesse so he can have it for the next half hour or so, I'm just going to why I was so busy this weekend, okay? A little bit about myself, and those that know me probably already know that I'm not the most handyman man around, okay? So when it comes to doing things for myself that could probably save me money in the long run instead of having someone else do it, I normally choose the latter, and then I'll pay for someone to do it because that's just who I am. So I tried, this homeowner type stuff that you have to do. You try to save money in the long run. It's your own house. So I felt like it's, I'm gonna be responsible and try to do that. So I did that this weekend. Really proud. We have 2 spare bedrooms, Jesse, and a hallway in between them. So we ripped out the carpet in that hallway and in the spare bedroom that's going to be the nursery. Just ripped it up. The carpet was just nasty. It was just ugly. I hated it. And plus carpet. Don't you think it's like the most outdated thing ever? Like,
I mean, if it's like really new carpet, then it's like nice.
Yeah.
But like if it's like we have new carpet in our house. Most of it's hardwood in our house, but the rooms, just the rooms have carpet, which is kind of nice, I guess. But yeah, it is very outdated though. Like some people put the carpet in the bathroom. What?
Oh, dude,
you seen that?
That is the most common thing in England too. Like
so weird.
One of like first houses that we looked at when we were moving off base. It was like in the most perfect location. Outside of it looked super British. We're like, oh, this is gonna be amazing. Get inside, the carpet's kind of like blue or maroon. I can't remember. It was kind of off taste. And all of a sudden we go into the bathroom, and there's carpets all in the bathroom. And I'm like, gross. Just imagine like the whatever can build up underneath it. It's just not cool. Anyways,
that's weird.
We ripped the carpet up, which is not that bad. The carpet tacks underneath kind of suck having to pull each one up, but ripping the carpet out wasn't too bad. And then laid down some laminate flooring. Big fan of it. Went to Home Depot, got the flooring, got some underlayment, put it down. And this is all just by watching some YouTube videos too. But very exciting stuff. Yeah, post on Instagram before afters. And I feel like it's just once you do that kind of thing, you just feel kind of like not just proud, but just like, what next? What next could I do? And it kind of like motivates you to just like keep finding something to work on. And plus, I'm gonna look at my little boy because it's in his room, and I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna be like, boy, you talk back to me. I'm the one that put the flooring down. So I'll rip it right back up, and you can just sleep on concrete. I could just use it as a threat. It's really exciting stuff that I have that kind of control. So
I'll put you under the floor.
Yeah, dude. Whoa, too much, Jesse. That's the kid you're talking about. Back up, man. No, but so that was my weekend, and honestly, it took probably took way too long because we did a step that you normally don't have to worry about. Like quarter round. People like put quarter round on the flooring and it covers like up all the gaps. We didn't do that. We just put it straight underneath the baseboard, and it's chef's kiss. But like, dude, like 15 to 20 hours. It took a long time. But that was Labor Day weekend for me, man. And I'm happy about it. I'm happy that I get to be back here and actually record with you. I've missed you, Jesse, dearly. We FaceTimed once since the last podcast. So we did come through and we actually did FaceTime.
We did. We sent a few selfies back and forth, though.
We did. And then I think we even cooked together. Yeah. So I hope you guys listened to our last episode and you had a chance to reach out to some friends. At least one FaceTime, We understand. Jesse and I know firsthand how busy life can be. So, yeah, I'm happy to be back. This is great. Jesse, I want you to tell me about your weekend. According to your Instagram, it was #lit, and I say that because of the fire. That was a really super dope fire with the rocks and the glass canister and whatnot. But you had friends come in town. That's really exciting stuff, right? Tell me about it, man.
Wait, what fire, dude?
Oh, wow, you were drunk. You were drunk.
It was my story. Oh, we were on the rooftop. There was like a little fire up there.
There you go.
That's right.
There you go.
I thought I was like at the house. I was like, are you confusing me with someone else?
Nah, I know who you are.
I didn't get drunk this weekend. I had like quite a few drinks in moments, but like
in moments.
There wasn't really in drunkenness, really. Yeah, had a couple of friends come up from Florida, like Ocala, so pretty close.
Yeah.
And it's his birthday. Shout out Tex. And
what up, Tex?
It was just running around all weekend, and then I felt like there was so much going on. I think we were going to record Monday, and I was feeling like sick and tired. And I was like, well, if I record a podcast today, it's going to be embarrassing and not great. So I was like, can we postpone? And then yesterday was like busy. You had some volleyball. So anyway, I was like, you know what? It don't matter. We'll just record like Wednesday. Yeah. We don't have to put so much pressure on ourselves,
Right.
We want to come to this.
We'll always come through. We'll always come through and deliver.
Want to come on here 110,000% ready to go.
Always.
It's raining outside. How nice is that?
Dude, same here. Tropical Storm Mindy is like going right between us, you and I.
Dude. Shout out real quick, everyone. If you've listened to the past 2 episodes, I think we got a few. We have some hats we're selling. I think we have probably not very many left, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact number, but I would think in my head it's less than 10.
I'd like to
right?
think so.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
But if you want to check that out, we are doing a collaboration with our good friends over at the Crown Supply, and it's what's the website? The Crown Supply
CrownSupplyStore.com.
You'll see it in our bio or link to this podcast.
Heck yeah.
All over the place. We'll probably post it on the story, so run over there and get you a hat if you want.
Don't forget about
Justin,
that promo code.
Oh, yeah, there's a promo code hidden somewhere. And it's hidden in my mouth, and I'm about to say it. Is BrewPod.
So good. You're
Is that
so
good?
good at life, dude. You're so good at life.
Is that really it?
That's it, man.
I think it's like 30% off or something. No?
Maybe.
20? I don't know what it is. It's 20 or 30. It's good, though. Dude,
good.
I'm ready for summer to be over. It's too hot. And
Man. Yeah.
you know what I was doing? Me and Katie, we rewatched The Hobbit. All three of them.
Really? And what are your thoughts about that, man?
They're better than what I thought, I think.
Right.
But it's such a contrast to the Lord of the Rings movies. And it got me thinking. I was thinking about all the characters. I was like, you know what? Who's like the best male fictional character that I would want to be like? And I want to see what your guess is. Or nothing from Lord of the Rings. I mean, it could be anything.
Anywhere. Any fictional man.
I picked. I thought Aragorn is like kind of the perfect guy.
Yeah.
Because he does everything. I mean, it's a little cheesy, but like he doesn't really do anything bad. You know what I mean?
If we're gonna stay in that, like the Lord of the Rings Hobbit, I would have to choose for myself Legolas. I feel like him and I have a lot in common. Beautiful blue eyes, long blonde hair, and just don't age. Because Lord of the Rings, it's a young Orlando Bloom, and all of a sudden you get to the Hobbit, and then it's supposed to be before that, and you got like an older Orlando Bloom. So I don't know, something in the water over in Gondor and whatnot. So
Gondor,
you're a Lord of the Rings fan, right? Like you actually enjoy. Have you ever read the books?
Nah, I ain't got enough time for that. That takes so long.
So happy. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, me neither, man.
I love Lord of the Rings, man.
I love Lord of the Rings, but I think I love Harry Potter more. I might get some spears on that. But both of them really awesome stuff.
Wait a second.
What's crazy? What's up, man? What's up, Sean?
You like Harry Potter better than Lord of the Rings?
Man. I could watch Harry Potter at any moment in time.
I mean, there's a lot of content in Harry Potter. There's like 8 or 9 movies, right?
To be fair, though, Lord of the Rings is about, and Hobbit, if you put it together, I think it's still longer.
They're like 3 hours each, I think, if you watch the extended ones. So that's
I love Lord of the Rings, but for some reason, I always fall asleep in movies. But I love them. I love them. It's just almost so much.
Yeah, it's deep.
It's so deep, man.
There's a lot of extra lore stuff. It's like
so deep.
It does get a little slow. I don't think Harry Potter gets quite as slow.
No, it's got to build up in the beginning of Harry Potter, and then the end, it just gets really serious. It's just why so serious?
So, who do you like from Harry Potter? Who's the character that you think you want to be like, or you relate to?
Cedric Diggity.
Which one's that? Cedric.
So he's like.
Does he die?
Yeah, he dies.
He's the guy with the long hair. It's like Harry Potter's uncle or something.
No, that's Sirius Black.
Sirius Black. Cedric.
Yeah. Cedric is the one that Harry is competing against in the Triwizard Tournament. And then Voldemort kills him because after the teleportation device takes him to Voldemort, straight up kills Cedric.
Wait, who plays him? The guy from Twilight?
Yep. Dude, him and I are just alike, man. I'll tell you, we have beautiful eyes, hair's good, and, we also play Batman in the spare time. Is he actually going to be Batman?
I think so.
I thought it would be out by now.
Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Can't lose. So, back to this. So, Aragon, huh?
Yeah, I think so, because I was thinking, I think a lot of the guys like to think about what the well, I don't know. I think often about questioning the conversations of like what's perfect masculinity or what does that look like or blah 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 blah.
It's
it's all these different. It's all these different ideas. Exactly.
Right.
We got to show the world more. They need to know we are that. But I was kind of thinking like, I know he's like a fictional character, but like he's a believable character. I was kind of thinking like, man, if I want to be like anybody more and more, I think it would be him. Because like, man, he fights. He's humble. He's sensitive. You know, he don't do no wrong. He takes care of the weak and small all the time.
You're not wrong.
He out there be slaying people with a sword.
You know.
I like that.
You know, if we expand it further, and we're not just talking Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, right? We're not talking Harry Potter. We're talking fictional characters that. What would you classify the? Would you want to resemble or want to be or look up to? Is that what you were?
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah.
I would easily go with Captain America. Easily.
Captain America. That's
Hands
too
down.
cheesy for me.
No, it's not, because listen, him and I have a lot in common, okay? Our eyes are beautiful. And then, no, seriously.
No, it's not.
No, literally everything you just described, your boy, you just described Captain America. 100%.
I know, but these Marvel movies are so cheesy, and he has too much cheesy dialogue.
They have gotten a lot worse. They have gotten a lot worse. In the beginning, they were good. Since
Captain America, the movie, was not good.
Okay, it was fine. Winter Soldier.
No,
was
it was
good.
fine. It was
Winter
fine.
Soldier was good.
Yeah, they were good.
Civil War.
They were fine.
But I know you. You're not a big Marvel fan. I'll say ever since like Captain Marvel, and Endgame was great. You know, I had to sew it up. But like Captain Marvel and like everything after Endgame is just no bueno. And it just got so PC too a little bit, and it's like, just stick to the comic books, man. Just stick to what's right and what's wrong.
Doing social commentary.
Yeah, yeah,
A little bit.
So check this out. We've actually started rewatching The Walking Dead.
Wow.
So really exciting stuff, because we're watching it, and then Tori's saying some things like, "Oh, this is about to happen." It's like, wait a minute. I don't remember this. Like, it's actually like, it feels like I'm watching Walking Dead for the very first time again. And it's, in the beginning of Walking Dead, it's actually like pretty exhilarating and pretty fun. They made it to the part now where, they're at the prison, and it's like, oh, stuff's about to get real. And it's just crazy to look back, because, I know there's a new season coming. There's a new season out now. So, of course, we haven't watched that. But it's just like, man, they've come so far. You remember when like Walking Dead first came out, and like everyone made it like a point to watch it every Sunday on AMC, and like it was crazy, but
it was good, man. Then they did that classic thing where you run it into the ground. It's like too much.
You just ran way too much content, man. You just
dude,
ran out of it.
How many seasons?
I think they're on season 10 right now. And Tori and I, we made it through 8 seasons, so there's 9 and 10 that we haven't watched.
Dang, dude. Yeah, that's too much.
That's a lot.
But I do remember some crazy stuff happening every now and then. That show would make its like resurgence into the mainstream. Be like whenever the old boy
when
got
Negan
killed
shows
with
up.
the bat. Yeah, that guy.
All that stuff, And now like this new season, I don't know how much we're gonna like it, because Rick's not there, and.
Oh really? Did he just like leave the show, or did his character like?
I think he just left the show. I don't even know how they. I don't know. I'll tell you when I get there. Here from a few months from now. But
spoiler alert: we're not spoiling anything. But
hey, we're not spoiling anything. So this brings me back to another question. You've opened up a great avenue that has many side roads. That you can turn off of. Okay, so we talk about Lord of the Rings and we talk about Harry Potter. Has there been another franchise since Harry Potter that has like so many movies and such a large story that has like captured people, like Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter?
I feel like Hunger Games tried to do that for a minute.
Ooh, yeah. Twilight did too, didn't it?
Yeah, Twilight, I think was definitely still going on after Harry Potter, right? It was around the same time, but I think they still made movies, or no? I don't remember. Yeah, they tried to do that. I don't think it really held up that much. Hunger Games, I don't feel it. No one talks about Hunger Games anymore.
It doesn't. I actually read those books too. It was really weird and random that I read the Hunger Games books.
That is weird. How dare you?
Okay, dude, you're weird. That's fighting words, dude. And like right now, you want to do this while everyone's listening?
You want to read books?
Hey, I know. Okay, person's listening to this right now. Yeah, I'm talking to the person. I'm talking to you right now. You're listening. You're driving down the road, and Jesse just insulted me. Put your left blinker on if you think I should retaliate, or put your right blinker on if you think I should just let it go.
What if they put both on?
Hazards, bro.
That's real. Wartime.
I know, man.
Another series though that
nothing really, right?
I'm really bad with movies. Yeah, I feel like there has to be something else because it's such like a cash cow that these movies do. They always. I
mean, Star Wars tried again, right?
I think Marvel though.
Yeah,
Marvel is it, right?
Marvel has to be it
because they had like 80 million movies that all connected.
Yeah,
one way or another. And then they had the Avengers. I think those were like, there was 3 of those, right? Or 4?
Something like that.
But all the movies that they had off were like still connected.
Yeah, now the TV shows that they have.
But it's kind of like run it into the ground kind of vibe. I mean, people still love them, but it has that, I don't know. Like it's not as big of a deal when one comes out.
Right.
A little bit, like a Harry Potter movie was.
Dude, that's how I felt about like the Star Wars movies at the end. Like Solo, Han Solo or whatever. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Nah, you could do without it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen it twice. And forgettable.
I
don't know. They do a little few fan servicey stuff in there, you know, but I just don't know. It just kind of feels like it takes away from some of the mystery of Han Solo or you know, whatever.
Right.
Dude, I don't know. It's just movies. Why do we get so upset? You know, there's big problems going on in the world. COVID and Afghanistan. We can talk about that.
That's the thing, though. These movies are supposed to help, like, distract us from, like, these overarching problems that this world has. And really, it's not happening because these movies are starting to include such issues, some of them, you know, and it, like, reminds you, you're like, oh, wait a minute, I can't escape reality because this fictional movie I'm watching pretty much encompasses all the reality, and it's just like, okay, why can't I just go to the movies and enjoy this random movie that has nothing to do with the world, and it's just escape for 2 hours? But no, we don't do that. We don't go to movie theaters anymore. I think there may be some people that still go, but when you have a movie and you say, hey, you can watch it on HBO Max for free, you're going to stay at home and you're going to watch it for free on your HBO Max.
Dude, HBO Max, that's wild. I know you've seen The Sopranos.
It's been a long time, and I haven't watched it all.
You got you're honest, because I knew you hadn't seen it all.
No.
That was a trick. And
maybe a few episodes. Maybe,
dude. You got to wait.
I haven't even seen The Godfather.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. I rewatched those a few years ago. The first one's great. For sure. I've seen that one probably more. Dude, watch The Godfather.
Okay.
And then watch Mad Max.
Mad Men. Yeah. That was...
Mad Max.
Mad Max? I've seen that. You talking about the old one or the new one? You talking about the one with Alfie Solomons? A.K.A.
Solomons.
Man. Annie. Who plays Bane?
Oh, what is his name? Oh my God!
Wow, people are listening to this right now. And they're screaming his name right now.
I hope so.
And we don't know it. But yeah, Alfie from Peaky Blinders. I know you've seen Peaky Blinders.
Hardy or something, right?
Tom Hardy.
Is
that Ed?
Hardy. Yeah, Tom Hardy.
I like Ed Hardy better.
I like that better.
Tom Hardy. Yeah, he's in Mad Max, right? Yeah.
Justin, fill in for me. My camera's done. I got to put the battery in.
I got you. So,
Justin, go ahead.
Yeah, I got it. This is an important time here. Now, when it's just me, this is when I can talk about whatever I want and not have to be rudely interrupted by my beautiful co-host, Jesse Gibbs. But no, seriously, we just had Labor Day. For some people, it was a 4-day weekend, including myself. Other people, it's a 3-day weekend. Some people, it wasn't even that. Some people had to work on Labor Day, and that's interesting to me. If you have a federal holiday and you have to work on it, no, I understand. You got shift workers and whatnot. It makes sense. It really just depends. Jesse, welcome back.
I'm back. We're recording.
Did you fix it?
Yeah, I fixed it.
Good,
oh my
man.
gosh. Oh, yeah, dude, it's good. How about, you know what? I was thinking yesterday, I caught myself. Ain't it crazy we're still wearing masks right now? It's pretty wild, ain't it? To think about. I think everyone thought this was going to be like such a short-lived little few months and it's over. And it went away for a minute.
It did. It did go away for a minute.
I mean, I don't want to get into too long a conversation, but that's just weird. It's like, dang.
Yeah.
Is this going to become a normal thing for the rest of our life? You know what I was thinking? You know, like you see like people in Japan and they wear masks on the regular.
Yeah.
Is that going to be our culture?
You know, I almost thought that because if you...
I don't know.
It's just the amount of different kinds of masks you can buy. It's almost turned fashionable, right? Like,
let's do it. Fashion.
I mean, I don't know.
Blue's Clues.
I'm
Steve.
over it, man.
What about Steve?
Dude, let's talk about Blue's Clues for a second, all right? Listen, this was... Okay, I'm guessing, just by looking at you and the way you're looking back at me, that Blue's Clues was just after your time.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, because it was almost on the borderline, because I remember it is such a weird flashback I have whenever I think of Blue's Clues, because it's me sitting in my babysitter's living room eating macaroni and cheese. It was always macaroni and cheese, and I was watching Blue's Clues, and it was like towards the end of like me watching those types of shows, and like right on the cusp of switching to Cat Dog and SpongeBob. You know, it was like right in the middle of that, but... Seeing old Steve there, and then he pushed this video out. If you guys haven't seen it, you can find it on Twitter, or you can just Google it. Blue Clues Steve 25-year anniversary, and it's just like, it's weird, you know. Like it's just weird, man. He's like, I just went to college. I know you guys, and now here we are. We got student loans now, and we got families, and it's like, man, this dude just like escaped our lives for like such a long time, and just pops up out of nowhere, like. What's up, man?
How long did he go to college for? I mean,
that's what I'm saying. He said he left for college. I'm like, man, you must have got your doctorate degree or something crazy. But yeah, I don't know, man. Bless you, child.
Bless me.
Jesse's over there, allergic to Blue's Clues. Am I right? Just sneezing away, man. Don't be a hater.
Dude.
Here's
I ain't no hater, man.
It'll never fail. It makes me want to wag my tail every time I want to yell. Come on, Jesse. Okay.
Oh my God, I hated that so much. My sister watched that show.
We enjoyed it,
dude.
And maybe Jesse did too. And I'm just now noticing that the Zoom froze. So.
Oh yeah, it did.
That's
Can you hear
just
me?
the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So we just keep talking. Maybe he's talking at the same time.
Uh-oh.
We'll match up.
We
the
lost
recording.
each other.
Not too worried about it.
Oh man,
a little suspect. Let me take a drink.
Hello. Hello.
Hey,
are we back?
How you doing? Yeah.
Oh my God. It froze. Okay, I'm still recording. No problem. Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
dude. What's the weirdest thing you do? Yeah, what's the weirdest thing? I'll tell you. Okay, I'll give you an example. I know you saw it in the notes, but I go commando all the time, dude. Isn't that weird? I was thinking about. I was like, what's the weirdest thing? Like my friend came up this past weekend, and he was like, I forget to brush my teeth all the time. And he's like, I don't have cavities or anything. He's like, I just got good genetics, like teeth. You know, they don't.
I'm so jealous.
Cavities and all that. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, that's kind of weird, but and then I was like, well, dang, I go commando like quite a bit, dude. I'll put on jeans, no underwear.
You're a wild boy, dude.
I know, ain't that weird? But why do I do that? You know what I mean? It's weird.
Is that just how you were born that way?
No, not really. I think I adopted that like when I was like maybe 18 or 19 from like, some friends or something. And like, I was like, this is comfortable. And then that's just what I do.
I bet you in basic training you didn't go commando once.
Nah, nope, not there. But it's just weird. So I was like, I wonder what weird thing Justin does that he'll be willing to admit. I mean, it's hard to think of like something really weird sometimes. I know there's more weird stuff I do. For sure. And also, I like make coffee a lot or tea. Yeah. And I'll just leave mugs everywhere. I won't take one back to the sink and reuse it. I'll end up like with handfuls of mugs. I'll have a collection day.
That's so
and
funny.
they'll have like 10. And it ain't that funny. You know, I was just thinking maybe you had something off the top of your head that you think
I said it's
weird.
funny. That means it's funny. Whenever I say something's funny, that means it's funny.
One of my friends was so weird. He had like a unibrow, and like he always plucked it, but he was so embarrassed of it that he would pluck it in private.
Are you friends with Anthony Davis?
Yeah, dude. How'd you know? You know, also weird about him keeping that unibrow and like seeing into the future that this will be a thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was like, I'm going to keep it.
Yeah. He like always does like an April Fool's too, like of him like shaving it off, but it never happens, and like social media freaks out, like, oh my gosh, the unibrow, the brow, he shaved his brow. What are we gonna call him next? You know, but he never shaves it, so it's kind of just his thing, you know.
Dude, so they're not weird about you, but you know, I was thinking we were downtown, and I was like, I always love to observe like certain types of people, you know, like. When we were talking about like dumb red flags and stereotypes and stuff. And we went to my friend and his girlfriend were up, and she was like this quiet type of timid person, and I was like not thinking anything of it, but then he was like, let's go downtown to this bookstore. And I was like, you want to go to a bookstore? Which was like not like him at all, but then find out it was for her. And I was like, dang. So in the stereotype was like she was like it all made sense once I saw, you know, she's in this bookstore, and I was like, dang, she's a stereotype. That makes sense. But then it got me thinking about the people at bookstores, or like they were like hardcore, like wear your mask. You can't come in here without wearing a mask. And I was like, that kind of makes sense with the type of people that those usually are. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know. And it's not bad. It's just, like, interesting. And then I was thinking about, like, me and Katie used to go to hot yoga. And yoga people are interesting. Have you been around those people?
Oh, yeah.
And then, conversely, have you been around a lot of CrossFit people?
Oh,
totally different. Yeah, totally different, right?
Yeah. Why do you think
different
that is?
Types of people.
Why is it that people that do those type of activities just turn into... they're a different type of person.
It's like the aesthetic they agree with before they even go. They like know that they're one type of person and they go. It's not always true. I've known some pretty like introverted type of people that do some CrossFit stuff, I guess. But usually the people I think of are like more alpha or loud or more, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, if you're yoga or CrossFit, Justin, what are you? What is your... Are you volleyball?
I'm volleyball, dude.
Is that a stereotype, though?
I think, dude. Volleyball, there's like a stereotypical type of group of volleyball people that I've now noticed. Because this place where I go play volleyball, they have a league, many leagues, and the games are played Monday through Thursday, right? And there's just so many games going on because there's like 7 courts down there. So there's always something going on.
Dang.
Every evening. That's the place to be. But you look around and you're just like, especially like the higher division, they have this vibe, you know, this just beachy volleyball, I'm better than you type of vibe, you know. And I think I'm really worried I'm going to get to that. I hope I don't. But it's just a good time. It's just another way to get some good exercise. Don't you bite that bottom lip, Jesse. Hey, picture, post with frame. Nice. Yeah, no, I love it, dude. Keeps me busy. And when in Florida, dude, you just got to beach volleyball it up. You know, tags,
you gotta be
shorts.
Florida. Oh, dog tags.
Speaking of dog tags, I still weirdly have your dog tags.
Yeah. I keep forgetting about that.
I don't know where mine are at, but I assumed that the ones I have were mine. But no, they definitely say Jesse Gibbs on them. So
that's hilarious.
I'll maybe give those back to you.
Weird. How did that happen?
I don't know, dude.
Okay, so what kind of a stereotype am I then?
Dude, you're like just like...
It doesn't even have to be sports.
You're like a punk kind of... You a punk, dude. No,
dude.
No,
it's like you a punk.
It's just like that punk rock type of vibe, dude. Like not even that. Like you're just like a musically artistic type of vibe. Like you find the beauty in certain things that people normally don't. and you share that with other people, and it's really great. But that's just the kind of person you are. You've turned into this artist. I look at it as an artistic type. You dweeb.
Artistic.
You very nerd. So no, man, I just see you more. It's just like
you dweeb.
You fly by the seat of your pants. And
it's even
no underpants.
No underpants. That's exactly right. It's funny because I even think about like photographers' aesthetic, like just photographers, and how I think they're kind of dweeby sometimes. And I see it in a way like if someone doesn't know me, they look at like how I post on Instagram, and they probably think I'm like a dweeby, like quiet.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of the photographers I know are like kind of introverted and not dweeby. That's such a mean thing to say. But like when I see another photographer or something, I assume their personality just by looking at the types of pictures they take. Like if they shoot film photography, I'm going to assume they're kind of like hipstery, snobbish a little bit and introverted, whatever. And it's like, dang, I post a lot of pictures that look like that, but I feel like I'm not in that, like in my head, that stereotype at all. So it's just interesting. It's like, but there's probably other people that are exactly just like me, but they shoot the same way. And it's just stereotypes are ridiculous, and it's fun to judge people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to judging.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
If you're not judging, you're not living.
Dude, I don't want to.
I'm kidding.
Dude.
I'm kidding. Okay, so remember what we talked about, Jesse? Remember what we talked about?
Yeah.
Prior to recording, we said you were going to bring a Big Mac on to the show so you could finally try one for the people. So can you go ahead and pull that Big Mac out for me?
Oh, man.
No, side note, Jesse has never tried a Big Mac, and he did not bring one today. But
no.
Have you heard of... So you're familiar with like this chicken sandwich craziness that's been going on, right? With just like, like Popeyes came out with one, but it's probably one of the best ones. I love Popeyes chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's has one. KFC came out with one. McDonald's came out with one. And now Taco Bell has a chicken sandwich taco. I don't know how I feel about that. Side note. Speaking of tacos, shout out Austin. AB, what it do, baby? Because of him, I made homemade tortillas. And I actually said it right because normally I say whore-made tortillas. For some reason, I can't say it right. But, dude, I will never buy store-bought tortillas again because homemade tortillas, they were fantastic when you use the right amount of oil. He gave me a recipe that was way too much oil, so I had very soupy dough. Tortilla soup is what I call it. So chicken sandwich taco. Really weird, Taco Bell. Weird flex, but they just wanted to throw their name in the hat of that craziness. What do you got for me, Jesse? I'm boring you over there. I apologize.
No, I was just thinking about something. Real quick, ain't nothing beat Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich for me just yet. But also, what was I thinking about? Dude, would you rather live? Look, you've lived different places here now. What's your ideal place? Would you rather live in a place mountains or the beach?
Definitely mountains.
You know, people say that thing. It's always like,
definitely
what's your
mountains.
ideal like living place, mountain place or beach place?
Yeah.
Okay, but what type of mountains? Is it like, hardcore, like Rocky Mountain? Like, is it like hardcore Alaska?
Here's the thing, brother.
Here's the thing.
I have never lived in a place that has like mountains accessible, right? So if I go to the Appalachians, so I say Appalachians because the people where I'm from in the Appalachian states, we say Appalachian. Some people say Appalachian, but the Appalachian. What do you say, Jesse?
Appalachian. Yep.
Appalachian. So us Appalachian folk. So to me, those would be like giant mountains to me, right? And then those people that are from that area, I don't know. I don't think I know anybody. Just kid, Jesse, my boy, Johnson City, Tennessee. But you would think that they're okay, but the Rocky Mountains, those are mountains, and the mountains in Alaska, So, you could put me in Tennessee, and I'd be like, wow, this is This is crazy, man. This is beautiful.
Dude, it rules. It's the best place.
Yeah.
Wisconsin. And also...
I'm retiring in Wisconsin, yeah.
You're retiring in Wisconsin?
Yeah. The Malibu of the Midwest.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like we're the same. Like,
we're not so
everywhere
different.
I go, I just want to end up retiring and going back to where I'm from.
Are you gonna retire in Tennessee one day? You just gonna kick your feet
up? I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Tennessee, North Carolina.
So you don't think you'll find a better place in the United States by when you moving around, getting stationed or TDY, whatnot? You don't think you'll find a better place? I'm not saying where you're from is not a bad place. I'm just saying, do you think?
No. I just think where I'm from and like the culture and like it's hard to describe, but like where you're from is like micro cultures and and family and like these things that really matter to you, and you can't really describe to other people. And they just say, "Well, you're just from the South. You can live anywhere in the South," but it's like, it's different. It's hard to describe, but
built different.
Yeah, it's just so meaningful where I'm from, and so I always, maybe I'm just infatuated with the idea over the years of going back, maybe. But I just, I don't know. I think I'm too stuck in my head about what it means. Like, just where I'm from, I've loved it so much, and it's always been so important. So I always thought, one day I'll go back and, be there living and after retiring and whatever. But I'm not sure, though. Because, like, the more and more places I live, it's kind of like, it is there's beauty to be found in all types of places. And sometimes it feels like I have this idea in my head of, like, that's where my family's lived for so long, and that's where I need to be. And it's just like this imaginary chain I put on myself a little bit. Like, I can't imagine myself, like, moving to, some foreign country and just staying there.
Yeah.
And then raising my kids there or whatever. And just that's where we start.
Mm-hmm.
And that, to me, that idea is like almost forsaking my family.
Right.
Even though it's not. They would never say that.
But
but I feel like I would be like forsaking my grandfather and grandmother and their parents and these people I never even met.
Of course.
But like the roots are so deep, and this is where everyone lived for so long, and I felt like, well, I can't go away from that because that's that's important.
Yeah.
And it's probably just all infatuation and like imagining where I'm supposed to be, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But I do also think it's important. Like, some people really hate where they're from, but I feel lucky to really like where I'm from. So I'm like, well, why should I even like think about potentially moving to Norway and staying there just to do it?
Yeah.
No,
you say you're lucky for that, and I feel for a different reason lucky that I was able to escape the hometown that I was in, and actually, because you see it on Facebook, you see it on Twitter and whatnot, the people that you went to school with, and they haven't seen anything outside of just the hometown, and you almost feel bad because there's so much out there, and you and I we're just alike in ways of we've seen a lot more than compared to a small town in Tennessee and a small town in Wisconsin/Texas. We have seen so much that other people, haven't been lucky enough or fortunate enough or maybe they don't even want to see it. But that's how I feel. I just feel like I'm just lucky to the experiences and places that I've been and just be able to treasure that. I find it pretty awesome. I feel pretty fortunate to be able and who would have thought the military, like something that I just was not about in high school. Like, oh my, gross. A recruiter just can't. Gross. Who's talking to them at the table at high school? Like, ugh. And then it's just like the best thing that's ever happened to me, and the experiences, the places. It's just like, man, it's great, and it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be insane the day where you and I we sign the dotted line of like, oh, we are retired. It's just gonna be insane to me, like to have, like it's just to be like a civilian and not be just like, oh man, it's just gonna be insane. It's I don't know. I'm almost scared. Because we get so used to this lifestyle and it's so easy. Easy is I guess not really the best term for military.
Relative, sometimes,
relative.
Certain things are easy,
right? So it's just gonna be wild. And just thinking ahead, dude, you and I, 9 years down, what I'm saying, we're almost to the halfway point. It's insane.
Dude, it's so
crazy, right?
Because I feel like every time we talk about this, you're going strong, and I'm sometimes hanging by a thread with the military. And I don't know what it is sometimes. I really just think it depends on the people you work with.
100%.
And that is 100% it.
Yeah.
And I didn't love being in Alaska for the last little bit. I was like ready to move, ready to get back down south. But since I've been down here, still haven't. And if you've listened to some of the past episodes, you've probably heard me like talk about some of the people I work with now is not the most warm type of people. And I still feel that way. Probably not even better than I felt when I got here. Probably worse. So it's interesting how just work. It's not even the military. I think sometimes it gets muddy in the way I view it. I'm like, I'm done with the military. But really, I'm just done with working with people who... okay, so I'm saying that because there's like... People, it is. There's like some people that treat being in the military like the movies, and they they treat people with little respect just based on you're a lower rank than them, right, or whatever. And that to some people that's fine to do. That's like an understood thing. Like, oh, we're in the military. I can be super rude to you, and you just have to deal with it. Yeah, which I'm not a fan of. I don't buy into that. So I had a guy who was just an E6, one right above me, who I barely know. And he was just excessively rude to me and talked to me as if I was basic training. So that was something to deal with. And that was already having a pretty rough time these past 2 weeks, just with all the extra stuff, kind of feeling like I'm drowning. I have a hard time with staying on top of stuff. But also, side note, I just realized that I'm having hard times because I'm doing a lot of extra stuff that a lot of people aren't doing. And I think that everyone else is doing it. But turns out no one really is, just me. Yeah. So anyway, this guy, he sends me an email. It's just wildly rude, talking down to me. And of course, I didn't let it go. I emailed back.
Oh, I know you, man. I know you.
I was feeling some type of petty. But I didn't email him back in like a petty way. I just was excessively nice and sarcastic.
Oh yeah,
But I think that's the hardest thing, and I'm sure that you run into that anywhere in the workplace. That's the thing you got to remember. It could just happen anywhere you live, any place you work. You might have a boss that just rotates through that sucks. Yeah, but I just feel like it's just funny because I feel like I've been here and I still don't have any people here immediately that I would consider friends. Really, and all my friends are just somewhere else. I mean, you're in Florida. Just had another friend from Florida. Yeah, and all these people in Tennessee. It's just a weird chapter I'm in right now. It's very confusing because I'm a very social person. So, I just feel like I come back here and I talk to you guys like D Brown, and then I reconnect with you guys that are outside of this realm that I'm in. Right. So. It's just bizarre, dude.
And oh my god, thing, man! And we always hit on that too, especially when we're recording. Is the fact that you keep your circle tight, but you don't keep it small, and you never try to make it smaller. And that's what's tough, especially with us moving around. Sometimes that happens just naturally. Your circle becomes smaller and smaller, and you try to get it bigger, and then you try to rebuild things that you had in the past with other friendships, and it just doesn't, and it kind of just frustrates you. You're like, okay, you don't get me like. X does or Y does. So I think it's just important, just to not let it beat you up, and just to keep grinding, keep the connections open with everyone that you have, and do more FaceTimes, right? Because one every 2 weeks is not good, Jesse. We do two, and we're better. But yeah, man,
dude. Do you feel like you have some like genuine friends there? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like you hang out with like over or no? Or
really like maybe just a very one or two, like we're tight that you'd be fine with, people that you'd be fine with like just expressing like something bad happened at work or whatever. You just express, you're able to complain to them or something like that, something like that. Nothing like, oh my gosh, I have this deep dark secret. I'm gonna share it with you. Nothing like that, But that's just
you got deep dark secrets.
Yeah, you want me to start sharing them? We can make it a Brew Your Mind priority.
Dude, do you remember your first erection? I got you right when you're drinking.
Two things I wasn't expecting here in this episode was one, Jesse going commando, and two, him talking about erections. So,
dude,
here we are. We're about to shut it down. Time flies when we're having fun, Jesse. So, I don't know if you noticed, but I am in a new location. From last week, the last episode didn't go too well. I felt kind of shrunk down, and and that was in the spare bedroom. This I'm in my main bedroom. I feel more, and I got the sweet lens that Jesse sent me, looking great on the camera.
Oh, nice, good. Is it that wide? Is it the wide one or no?
It's the 1855. Did you send me that?
That's the one that came with it.
Oh, that's the one that came with it. Yeah. So I tried the wide one, and the green screen was you could see outside the green screen. So I was like, maybe I gotta put it in front of my face. So I'm gonna keep playing around. Camera's gonna be great. Commando erections. What else you got, Jesse?
Dude, shout out to Battlefield, real quick.
Oh, real quick gamer plug.
I'm just saying, dude, it's coming soon.
Yeah, and another plug to Call of Duty Vanguard. Looks great. Warzone will be in a Pacific map. The screenshots looked amazing. But yeah, we're gonna tear Battlefield up. Sorry, I just had to do that quick. Jesse was like, "Oh my gosh, don't talk about Warzone. We're supposed to be talking about Battlefield right now." I know. I saw you. I'm kidding.
I secretly in my head, want you to start hating.
Oh, I know. I saw you, dude. We're gonna
move out
Battlefield. Don't you worry about it.
I'm gonna whittle you down and be like, yeah, Battlefield's the way, dude. Yeah, it's the way to live.
Vanguard sucks.
Vanguard. Whatever, dude. I mean, I feel like I had a ton of stuff to talk about, but now I was like, we're running out of time.
Yeah, man, we went down some rabbit holes.
We'll close it off. We should do this every week. Send us a message if you want us to make it a weekly thing again.
Yeah, send us a message.
Because, we just talked about how busy we are.
Right, and that's the thing.
We could do it.
We just went through a Brew Your Mind Monday, and no one even noticed, I don't think. So, hey, you're at this point, and you think, hey, you guys should definitely deliver every week. Let us know. All about the feedback. Here's the thing. People listen to podcasts like crazy, okay? Podcasts are popular. And here's the thing. People that listen to these podcasts, they're like bigger podcasts. I bet you don't have the interaction with them like you could have with us. Talk to us now while you can, because we're going places, people, and we want to take you with us, all right?
Well, you can't. Oh, man.
They're wasting golden opportunities right now, man. The interactions could be peak level.
Oh, dude. Once again, thank you for listening if you made this far. Congratulations if you made this far.
Did people shoot you texts? Because at that
point,
I had a few texts saying, hey, here's the text saying that I made it this far. And I was like,
yeah.
Bless up.
Dude, sick. Get some hats. We got like 5 or 10 left. If you want one.
Over
thank you to everyone who bought them. For real. So sick. I love it. And also, if you want to see this audio, you want to see our faces, check it out. YouTube.
Every other
Brew
week,
Your
YouTube's
Mind.
posted. Jesse's killing it.
Exactly. Killing. Brew Your Mind Pod. Okay? Just search it on YouTube. It should pop up. I don't know. Or check our link. Check the link in this podcast somewhere.
Check it right here. On the YouTube video, the link's going to be right here.
That's all I got, dude. I'm so proud of you.
Nice. Hey, thanks for being flexible, Jesse. I know we got the busy schedules. It's always a pleasure discussing anything with you. I mean, we had notes over here. I don't think I referenced them once because you started some good stuff. So I appreciate your conversations. You're lovely. You underwearless, beautiful human being, tree moth. You're fantastic. You're fantastic. Thank you guys so much for listening to us again this week. Make sure you hit us up. Feel free to talk about anything with us. We'll be happy to discuss. But hey, stay safe. Do a FaceTime or two. And don't forget to brew your mind.
Brew your mind. Perfect. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lord help us. Stop the audio.